Episode 48. 48. Yeah, so we're coming off a loss against the Bucks and a win against the Heat. And we got the Cavs with Dwayne Wade and Iman Shumpert. And 3 more shooting guards on their team. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Blacktop. And, I'll just pick like random players, or I'll just pick like team players that I want to play against, like Drew Holiday, each one more, Anthony Davis against Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant. Games like that to get better. And when I pick random players, I just want to get used to like what the players play like. So if I ever play against them in the GM, I'll know them. And if we ever need a player like a free agent or a guy on a small contract, I'll already know a few players that I like from Blacktop, and I'll just get those. I also played a game against. I played a Play Now game online, and I won it with the Pelicans against the Spurs. Kawhi Leonard was getting a few threes. He was pretty good at shooting threes, finding an open man. And, but Anthony Davis dominated with 20 points. I think like 4 or 6 rebounds and 6 or 4 assists. I kept doing ISO, just isolation plays with AD at the end of the game. And he got us the win. All right, so Hawks lose again on General Stanfields. All right, we're playing against the Cavs now. First game of the season that we play against. First game in the entire playthrough that we play against players that we actually traded away. Got Chris Paul here. Let's do smothered tight, force direction. I don't know. Let's go under. Over. Let's play like that. Steve Adams, let's do tight, moderate, baseline, behind. Shooter Dick, nah. Kaminsky will do tight, moderate, middle, go over. Winslow, like this should be fine. He did score some threes against us last time that we played. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's just do force middle. Go over on that one. Marcus Morris. Yeah. Should be fine like that. Got some tall players. Thaddeus Young, let's do smother, moderate, baseline. Malik Beasley, don't remember. Al Jefferson. This guy, he's quite OP sometimes when you play against him in GM. I've always had a tough time defending Al Jefferson. He's pretty good at hook shots and I think even fadeaways and things like that. Very good post control. We'll force him to the baseline. Bashal. Bryn Forbes. I think that he's a good shooter. I'm not sure. We'll just keep it like this. Joseph Young, don't remember. Doug McDermott. Force into the middle, go over on all of these. Monte Ellis. Baseline. And we'll go under on all these screens. Dwayne Wade. It's like lock this guy down. His face looks like, why you trade me, bro? Why you trade me? Nah, man, I love Dwayne Wade. Very good player. But I think that Avery Bradley is going to be better for us. Even though he got 0 points. 0 points. But when there wasn't any, like, big man in the paint and I could have just dribbled past because I'm really good at getting to the basket, I just decided to pass it because I didn't want to risk it in his first game and, you know, lose the ball or blow a layup or something. All right, so smother, deny. Now let's do smother tight. Force direction baseline for sure. We go under on all of these. Soft edge on both. Screen help. Let's get some help and no rotation. Tag on roll. Even extend pressure. Let's do that too. We gotta play tough. Iman Shumpert, man, he's not the best, man. I do like him. You know, didn't he play for the Cavs for a little while? Played for the Knicks for sure. Yeah, let's keep that like this. Okay, so we got all the players here. Now let's check out the scouting report, team comparison, Cavs, low post offense, post defense, defensive IQ. Dang. 3-point scoring, mid-range scoring. Okay, so we're going to do protect the paint, physical defense, patient offense, get shooters open. That's how we're going to play this game. Patient offense, get shooters open, protect the paint, physical. Check out their rebounding rating. Shamana. There we go. I mean, just Steven Adams is good at rebounding, but he's pretty dang good. We'll do some crash, others run. Some crash, others get back. Check out their defensive ratings. Paul, good defender. Wade, decent defender. Morris is bad. Kaminsky is bad. Who was the worst one? Morris or Kaminsky? Kaminsky. So first scorer will be Markkanen, second will be Barnes, and that's it. So we'll play that one. Now, see if anything happened here. We already saw that. How many coins am I getting from this blacktop stuff? Like a couple thousand. I played probably like 10 games. Probably more than that. Okay, anything else that I want to check out? Bam, still on Hall of Fame. It's funny, man. Sometimes I really, like, when I was winning, like, by a lot of points, like, these games, like, sometimes I really just had to check, like, dude, am I playing on the Hall of Fame, or is this team that I put together just this good? And to be honest, the team is pretty dang good. I mean, Udo plays some games he plays like he's, like, 84 rated. Some games he plays like he's just, like, 79, 77 rated. Beverly, he's pretty dang good. Like, I can attack the basket with him because the bench isn't too good offensively at times. Ooh, Patterson is 77 now.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I wonder if at the end of the season, if the player still is at like +1, if the next season he actually just starts at a flat 93, for example, for Lillard. It should be like that. Like if he keeps it up for like, 3/4 of a season or a whole season, that he has +1 or +2, he should eventually just get better. Look at all these other teams. Some players aren't even getting better. Imagine Anthony Davis would probably be 96, 97 if he was on our team. These guys aren't even getting better. That's all that player training stuff that I'm doing. And even Zimmerman, sometimes he plays good. What's his free throw rating? 'Cause that was terrible. Threw a brick. 65 is not that bad. You can probably get some in there. Who has the worst free throw rating on the team? 92, 84, 89, 77. Zimmerman, Mickey. 65. Zimmerman and Mickey. 78. 74. No wonder we're like first place or something. Can I check that out? Team stats. Free throw percentage. Yeah, no wonder. How good our players are at free throws. Let's compare that. 91, 84. These guys are pretty good. Huh. Alright, first I just want to put this back to ratings. Alright, and let's go. Let's play this game. How many games have we played now? 41. So we're just about halfway through the season. Isn't it 82 games in total? Last year's standings, 53, 62. Yeah, 82 games in total. And how many weeks is the All-Star? 2, 3. So about a month and a week, and then it's the All-Star weekend. Rising Stars Challenge, All-Star, the best shooters and dunkers, and the All-Star game. I wish that there was a skills game, the skills as well. Anyways, let's play this game. Who's that? Jeremy Grant? He's a power forward? I would play him as a small forward. Don't really need this guy. They want to give this guy to us? He's 23. What's his potential? Wow. You can get a bit better. No, man. I don't know. Let's see, who else do they have? What's his contract? We would lose like 100,000. Let's see. McGee, Scola, Barbosa, Harrell, Nogueira. Nah. Decline trade. 7th, 4th, 5th overall. 3rd, 25th, 11th overall. Dang. They have a good offense. Surprisingly. How's that happening? I mean, Kaminsky is a decent shooter. Marcus Morris as well. They had Avery Bradley, who's just a good defender. Who can shoot a few open threes, but his offensive consistency is 46 or something. Chris Paul. I don't know. He's just like throwing up 20 alley-oops all the time to Steven Adams. Who knows? Who knows?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland comes into this one following a loss to Toronto. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight.
Nope. Not
We know
tonight.
Harrison Barnes would see a boost in scoring after leaving Golden State, but man, I think it's safe to say he's exceeded expectations. You think?
You know, he could put up 20 a game.
Oh, yeah, he played for the Warriors.
And you know, his ISO game, Kenny, is fantastic.
I agree.
Can he be a number one option?
I think he can be a number one option, but I think he serves best as a number two option because then he could kind of roam around and the dependability isn't there every night.
That's it for us.
Which he
for
is.
now.
Marketing is option one.
Ready to bring you the
Barnes
play-by-play.
option two. But of course, Lillard. If I see a pass to the basket, we're going to take that. And try and get an easy
You
bucket.
can taste the excitement here in Indianapolis.
And maybe
to start the weekend
three-point
here
play.
on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. And, of course, Dwayne Wade. We saw him deliver a very nice performance in his first game for the team, from coaches to fans, and I'm sure his teammates. A very welcome moment for him.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified.
Can you change a player's haircut?
The fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be.
I want to give Damian Lillard dreads for some reason. Or like cornrows.
Send it down to David Aldridge, standing by for the sideline.
Or like a mullet.
Well, guys, the NBA Players Union recently voted unanimously to fund health care insurance for retired players. Now, Chris,
Really?
the Players Association's president said, "We're in this position because of the hard work of the men who came before us. It's
No.
important that we take care of our extended NBA family and ensure the well-being of our predecessors." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A true sign of
Okay, bro, whatever,
the
man.
NBA is always looking out for the retired
I know
players.
what you're talking
Well,
about.
you can expect both these teams to push the tempo, Steve, and get scores in transition. I'm sure as a player, these are very
How
fun
are
games.
these?
They are.
How is Chris
Because
Paul
you
getting
get a chance to put
7
points on the
rebounds a
board.
game?
Yes. Defensive strategy is going out the window. You just have to turn, get back on defense, and just pick up.
Are they playing
anybody.
against kindergarten teams?
There's going to be a layup or a three, or somebody's dunking on you. Love transition basketball.
Yeah, we can see a lot of gaudy numbers, too, huh? A lot of big individual performances. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Adams is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Here's Adams. That one's not going to go.
Oh.
And Indiana will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, living well from beyond the arc helped them to keep control of that game.
And defensively, guys weren't rotating fast enough or closing out hard enough to prevent it.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. There's a screen. Markkanen kicks to Lillard. Off target from outside. Ball against Lillard. And here is Paul. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Adams sends it back.
That's
Ball
probably
against
a bad
Lillard.
choice.
In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And there's the foul. It'll go on Utah.
Bad start.
That's his first foul.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Yeah, really wanted the second chance opportunity, but shows a lack of judgment there. Draws the whistle.
Wade kicks to Paul. Paul missing again.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
Lillard attacking. Can't hit that one. Adams, some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Ooh, almost got that.
Ball against Lillard. Kaminsky sets the pick for Paul. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Paul's got his first points of the game. So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Getting good production from the reserves on a daily basis is a key ingredient to any team's success.
Lillard from beyond the arc inside. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And the nice replay of the long-range three-pointer courtesy of Under Armour. The Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's Paul. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, he's never been one to settle. D-Wade will go right at you.
Lillard outside. He feeds it to Udo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown.
Should have done a bounce pass.
And it was a versatile offense they featured. So many teams these days rely heavily on the three-point shot, but they kept it balanced.
Yes!
It was still a big part of what they did, but it wasn't the only thing they did.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Here's Kaminsky. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Come on, Lowry. Some lousy defense.
Lillard with it. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Goes up off the pick, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Now here's Paul.
All right, we're getting back in the game, though.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Somebody get on Adams.
Kaminsky kicks to Wade. Shoots over Bradley and misses it off the right side of the rim. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And really, as recently as 2014, the Pacers were a team with that old school front court. Some tall timber inside, and they played that slow, methodical pace. They have revamped the roster looking to space the floor and really fire it up on offense.
Now, here's Lillard following the miss by Frank Kaminsky.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific.
Tied it back up. Let's go.
His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Now, here's Paul. Screen by Adams. Wade from outside. Second chance shot. And a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Udo picks one up. And as we get into the meat of the NBA season, wear and tear starting to factor in for rotation players. Just how hard can playing 36 minutes a night, every game be in a box?
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of wear. You get a chance to see it at the end of the season and the playoffs. So if you can keep some of these star players, all players around 36,
you don't have 2 fouls
35, 34, and then let them play a little bit longer in playoffs, that's what you're trying to do as a coaching staff.
I'm looking back here. You played almost 40 minutes a game back in the late 90s.
That's why I'm sitting here right next to you right now, Kevin.
Yeah, that's right. Now here's Lillard. He has 5. A 3 from Barnes. And Indiana, another 3.
I love that play for Barnes. Coming off the screen with this athleticism, hard for the D to recover.
Wade gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard outside. it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might
All right,
be
back at
just
50%
what they need
with
to get
Lillard.
the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Here's Lillard. They lead by 1. Markkanen sets the pick for Lillard. The kick out to Barnes. Oh, good with the triple.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Paul passes to Adams. Wade kicks to Kaminsky. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Bradley kicks to Hawes. Lillard outside. They set the pick. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Wow, here's Kaminsky. He has 6. Ball left side for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Now, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morris dishes to Paul. Cleveland moving the ball around. Morris a screen. Paul against Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Shot off the screen. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Paul's got his 2nd basket.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Dumb pass.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
And Lillard kicks to Hawes. And good that time.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Screen by Adams. Wade passes to Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's jump shot is very, very deadly. When he's left open, the defense is in trouble.
And Lillard kicks to Markkanen. And the pass to Hawes. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Paul.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Wade dishes the ball.
Wait, they got 2 players with number 3.
On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Hawes. From the line. Morris, no good. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
And that can happen on the road. You can get a little bit tight, and often it really shows itself at the free throw line.
And as a visiting team, you're already behind the 8 ball. Can't afford to give up opportunities like that.
Barnes makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 5.
Barnes is just so well developed from anywhere on the floor.
Cavaliers leading.
And Harrison Barnes, just a
I'm going to edit that
at that small forward position.
after this game.
It enables him to guard up and hold his own against power forwards. And
If I don't forget,
that
which I
versatility.
probably will.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Greg, you look at the versatility of
All
Barnes.
right, the whole
He
bench
can
is in.
defend, I think, 3 positions.
And that's what the league is all about now. Switching on picks, much more popular, and with an all-around solid defender like Barnes, it doesn't uncover mismatches.
Oh.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Patterson, he's checked in for Markkanen. Pizza comes in for Harrison Barnes. Gary Neal's checked in for Avery Bradley. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Damian Lillard. Now Patterson, after Justice Winslow missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Beverly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Tries again, and the layup is
Woo!
Hawes
and his rebounding
And they're beginning
nowadays.
to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Really helping
Gets
us
to
out.
Jefferson. Back to Paul. Jefferson, a screen on Beverly. That's a 2 from Paul. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana leading. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Ariza kicks to Beverly. Ariza outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Patterson, that's good.
Woo!
Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Paul kicks to Young. Ellis left side. Jefferson with it. He's against Hawes. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Spencer Hawes. Pacers leading by 4. From deep, Neal. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
I
They
have
can
to try
trade
that.
2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Paul outside. Screen by Ellis. Paul passes to Young. Hawes with the block. And they'll keep possession. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
There's the pick. Beverly dishes to Hawes. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Hawes got 6.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
And we reach the end of the
And he
first
would have caught
quarter.
that board as well.
Pacers lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Damn.
And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in, more often than not, if we're losing, they're going to get us the lead. And if we have the lead, they're going to increase the lead. And it's fun to watch because everybody cheers for each other, too.
When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Unnecessary
Now the
foul right
second
there.
quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
Patrick Beverly out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Udoh. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Free throw good, Ellis. And Monte Ellis is just 6'3", but he's comfortable playing inside against the bigs.
At his best, finishing around the rim and getting to the line. And he is tough, known for playing through injury. He just wants to be on the court.
Now here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. In the corner, it's Patterson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Beverly, not a volume playmaker, but he always makes smart decisions.
Glad we made that.
Basketball.
Could have got the easy bucket there, but
Jefferson kicks to Ellis. Pulls from the top of the key, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers leading by 7. Passes to Beverly. There's the pick. Pass to Neal. Patterson dishes to Neal. Beverly against Jefferson. Here's Udoh. Jefferson with some nice D.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Beverly against Paul. Young passes to Paul. Young sets a screen for Paul. Feeds it to Ellis. Shoots over Neal. Paul kicks to Jefferson. And the rejection by Udoh.
Come on.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Ariza outside. Beverly with a screen on Winslow. And Neal kicks to Patterson. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now Winslow. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Young kicks to Winslow. To the paint. And the dunk by Winslow.
CP3 moving the basketball around. That's what you want out of your point guard.
Beverly against Paul. Dishes it to Neal. Pass to Patterson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats, love it. And he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
Well, Steve, you were such a great shooter over the course of your terrific career. Is that something that just came naturally to you? Was it learning the right technique early on, or was it just repetition?
You know, Kevin, started off in high school. I was a big George Gervin fan, so I had my elbows out trying to shoot like him. Got to Michigan State, and Judd Heathcote had his little ruler making my elbow get in. And he had this thing called ready shoot. I did that over and over and over. So I would say naturally I was pretty good, but it was repetition and a guy like Judd Heathcote making me a good shooter into a better shooter. And then plus, I played with Tim Duncan and David Robinson 1 year. You're talking about wide open looks. I led the league in three-point shooting because of those guys.
Here's Ariza. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Just 5 now.
Ellis outside. Shoots over Neal. Ellis can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And Beverly kicks to Neal. Back to Beverly. Ariza against Winslow. Kicks it to Beverly. Over Young. And it's Beverly missing.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Ellis. And that one drops for him. Ellis has got 4 points.
Time for timeout. Gotta bring some starters in.
Time here.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
You know, Steve, many felt that it was fitting that the Cavaliers came back in the 2016 finals from a 3-1 series deficit to win it all. If you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true. And the actual ring the team got after that comeback has a story to it. 3 white diamonds and 4 red garnets, showing the sequence of wins and losses. It reflects determination and the end of a curse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Barnes is checked in for Ariza. Avery Bradley comes in for Gary Neal. And Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Wade. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excels.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Lillard outside. In the corner, it's Patterson. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
For the Cavaliers, Kaminsky comes in for Young, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Justice Winslow. It's stolen by Udoh. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Barnes. Bradley against Ellis. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Good on the triple.
Woo!
Lillard's got 14 points
Dang.
in the game.
You got to enjoy seeing Lillard fire away here. An awesome scorer who can just take over games all by himself.
Wade kicks to Morris. Over Barnes. And the shot is long. Pacers leading by 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Now here's Kaminsky. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Outside Brent. Ellis against Lillard. And
Oh, should have seen that one coming.
Ellis on top. Covered by Lillard. Ellis can't get it to go.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Lillard attacking, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Wade dishes to Morris. Adams sets the pick for Morris. Can they get it? Good D by Barnes. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside Bradley. Bradley sets the pick for Lillard. Patterson the screen. It's Bradley on the wing. And he drops
All right, Bradley.
Bradley's got 5 now.
And what I like about Avery at the guard position, he's unafraid to challenge the interior.
Wade kicks to Kaminsky. There's the feed to Morris. To the inside. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Monte Ellis.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Lillard. 16 points for him. At the elbow, it's Udoh. Barnes outside from past the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ellis.
And the speed of Ellis, unreal. When he sees a lane open, he just pounces on it.
Now, here's Lillard, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. The dish to Patterson. For Kaminsky. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there.
Screen by Adams. Over Lillard. Ellis can't get it to go.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Back to Lillard. Udoh with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Miami.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Morris. And he could not get that one. lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Marquise, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Indiana making some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Udo, and it's Markkanen in for Patterson. To the left wing. Here's Lillard. Goes to the layup and drops it in. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Ellis against Lillard. Ellis goes in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That was not necessary.
Seasons in the Northwest where the Portland Trail Blazers
Bradley would have got that stop.
And very, very popular. We hear rumblings about a return of the NBA to Seattle.
He's going to make the second.
You know, Kevin, I hope so. There's a lot of places in the NBA, and we have some great cities. But I think Seattle, speaking for myself, was one of the favorites. They came out, they supported. Obviously, most fan bases support when they're winning. But even when Seattle was mediocre, that fan base was there. They enjoyed it. I love the Northwest. I hope it happens again. I hope the NBA basketball returns to Seattle.
Now here's Lillard. 18 points for him. Back to Hawes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
High percentage play. Working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
Wade kicks to Morris. 1:39 left in the first half. All sorts of time. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Bradley drives in.
Ooh, almost his first and one for the team. I have not shot free throws with him yet.
Had him even at number 1, and still after one season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19, and that
the first one
100%.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Indiana. Patrick Beverly comes in for Damian Lillard. Cleveland also making some changes. Jefferson comes in for Steven Adams. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Ellis.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Markkanen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And Markkanen is skilled at drawing fouls once he establishes position. Uses that height to get the defense to commit. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Neal's checked in.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Now, here is Morris. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Come on.
The polished mid-range game of Morris. Some of his best shots come from about that 12 to 20-foot range.
Here's Beverly, following the basket by Marcus Morris. Markkanen passes to Neal. Stolen by Wade.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
But you also want a decent shot if you can get it. That takes priority.
Dwayne Wade dunking on his former team.
It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
Now, here's Wade. Defense right on him. Screen by Jefferson. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Harrison, an efficient first half of basketball. What's enabled the team to be so effective?
Just move the ball around. This team, they play extremely hard, so we're not going to be able to get up and down as we usually do, so it's good for us to practice our half-court game.
Yeah, that's been working too. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
All right, after a terrible start, going 6-0 down.
Sports Halftime Show.
Got like
Hello
an
again,
8-point lead or
everybody. Ernie
something.
Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 18 points and 3 assists. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
They ran into a buzzsaw, and it was on full blast. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it worse. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking
7-point
place in
lead.
this terrific downtown. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Morris. Steven Adams is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Paul in at the 1. Not wasting any time, taking the shot and knocking it down. Paul's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Cavs. And Lillard kicks to Markkanen. They set the pick. Barnes outside. 5 to shoot. Foul on the
Nice.
So it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good for Markkanen. And you love to watch the players attack the rack. Everybody does. Smitty, who do you think are some of the best slashers right now in the NBA?
I think DeMar DeRozan, he does a great job of playing without the basketball. You see LeBron James, he has it in his hands, but when Kyrie has it, you see he slashes Antetokounmpo, Andrew Wiggins. Those are some of the guys that are the best in the business without the basketball.
Fun to watch him, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. And Lillard kicks to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Inside, Adams. And the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got 8 points.
Great play calling. The execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
Now here's Lillard. 18 points for him. Paul with the defensive effort.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Here's the screen. Here's Wade. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. dishes to Lillard. It's stolen by Morris. Lillard against Paul.
Just up by 2, man. Got to get a stop
He
here.
kicks it to Adams. Down low, here's Morris. He nails it. We're tied up. He's got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard against Paul. And Lillard gets to Udo. Lillard left side. 4 on the shot clock. Udo, the pass to Lillard. Lillard again missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the middle. It's stolen by Udo. And a fast break now. The Pacers. Lillard with the ball. Nobody near Barnes. And it's assisting on the play was Lillard. Barnes has got 10 points.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
A 3 from Morris. And there's the foul. It'll go on.
Another foul on Udo.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's climbing all over him on that one, no way the officials are going to miss that.
Yeah, he needed a ladder there. Terrible judgment as to how high and how far he could reach.
Lillard attacking, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight break to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
I'm taking a timeout when we get the ball.
The Cavaliers have gone as spotless. 6 of
If they
6 from
score.
the field since taking the court here in the second half. Adams with the screen on Lillard. Here's the lob to Adams. He can't get that one. Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. They set the pick. Lillard dishes to Udo.
Oh!
The alley-oop through.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
Here's Paul. After Udo's basket, Paul kicks to Kaminsky. And it's off the back rim. No good. Indiana leading by 4. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Barnes. The pass to Markkanen. Lock at 6. Back to Barnes. Here's Lillard. They get it again. Here's Udo. Udo with the stuff.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Now, here's Lillard following the shot by Chris Paul. Markkanen good. Markkanen's got 11 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run.
8-0 run.
Good looks from in close.
There's the screen. Looking to end the run. Morris, no good. Pacers leading by 8. Lillard outside. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Markkanen. He's guarded closely. Passes to Bradley. Inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Relentless.
All right, back up by 10.
With how they've been able to maintain that focus.
Let's see how tired Lillard is.
It's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that
6
trap.
minutes left. Now we'll take him out at about 3 or 2 minutes.
They have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst
Where's
part
he getting
is
subbed?
starting to get
Nope.
down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Zimmerman, he's checked in for Udo. And it's Patterson in for Markkanen.
Good foul.
For Cleveland. Young's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Justice Winslow comes in for Morris. Ellis in for Dwayne Wade. The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Nope.
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Pocket 6. Pass to Zimmerman. In the corner, Bradley with it. No good that time. Great defense that time from Ellis. And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
Here is Lillard following Monte Ellis's 3. And Lillard gets to Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Quick lick from Patterson makes finishing plays off with
Let's
a dunk
go.
look easy.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now Paul. He's got 8. Feeds it to Winslow. Jefferson setting the pick for Winslow.
Patterson, put your freaking hands up.
Winslow's got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Patterson passes to Barnes. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Paul outside. Floats it up for Young. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Al Jefferson.
Yeah, the job he does inside is just phenomenal. Jefferson can make defenders look silly when he's in the post. That's how good his moves are.
Now here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Paul dishes to Ellis. Back to Paul. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
You have to respect Chris Paul's ability to bury shots inside. He is so tricky with how he finds angles and ways to get shots over the defense.
Here's Patterson. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I can't understand in the midst of the game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
The Cavaliers trail by 6.
3-point percentage looking real good this game.
And here is Paul. He's got 10. Winslow setting the pick for Ellis and stolen by Barnes. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Bradley. Count that one.
Yes! And one for Bradley. Bradley.
Here you go. Converts right through the foul call.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Spencer
Oh.
Hawes is checked in for Zimmerman.
Nice.
Lisa comes in for Barnes. And it's Patrick.
That felt like it was
going to
miss.
A switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in. Now, here is Young. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jefferson kicks to Paul. Back to Jefferson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jefferson's got 8 points.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
And Patterson kicks to Bradley. And Jefferson sends it back. Here's Wade. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Come on, Hawes. Well, probably not the best choice to try to alley-oop with
These
him.
teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Pacers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively.
Bradley out now.
That's good. On that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Gary Neal's checked in for
Rest
Avery Bradley.
for the fourth quarter.
Paul kicks to Jefferson. And the officials call traveling violation.
Nice.
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Lillard.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in.
Whoa, way out.
He's been very
both those
efficient
threes
with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Now, here's Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
Pacers leading by 5. Patterson, the screen. Back to Beverly. Pass to Patterson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Reza dishes to Beverly. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Wade. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
That's good from Ariza on the assist by Beverly.
Nice.
Beverly's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Young, a screen on Beverly. Shot off the pick. And it's Paul missing. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Beverly, the pass to Patterson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Nice. Have we missed one today?
Patrick Patterson with his great shooting stroke, always looking comfortable at the free throw line.
He hits both from the strike. Young in the corner. Screen by Jefferson. And the Pacer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Thaddeus Young.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Indiana out in front, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 5. Trevor Ariza out there with Markkanen. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Neal in at the 2.
Good defense from
So that's the
Markkanen.
group out there for Indiana. And then Beverly gets to Ariza. Back to Beverly. Ariza, right side. Dishes to Hawes. Over Jefferson. And Hawes kicks to Neal. Back to Hawes. This one, bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that.
Hawes with 10 points.
Possession,
11.
A free throw pops for Hawes.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers. That understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
That's the kind of lead you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Beverly for 3. Gets it to go.
Woo!
Beyond the arc.
Bad
And
defense
now a
there.
7-point Pacer lead.
very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Paul dishes to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Paul. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly the pass to Neal. Back to Beverly. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Good play again.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter. Someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. The Pacers making a switch here. Udo's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jefferson. Kaminsky comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Justice Winslow. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Screen by Adams. Paul kicks to Kaminsky. Looking for Wade, he gets it there. Shoots over Neal. And another miss by Cleveland.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Kicks it to Markkanen. From deep. They get it back. Over Kaminsky. And the Pacers.
Ah, come on, Markkanen.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Markkanen. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Udo inside. Adams on him. And Adams sends it back. Paul with the ball.
Paul with the Paul.
Wade outside. Screen by Adams. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist.
Beverly was like...
Wade's got 3 assists now in this one.
He couldn't get through that screen.
Ball against Beverly. He dishes it to Markkanen. Ariza kicks to Neal. Stolen by Wade. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That one misses. And Indiana will come the other way. The feed to Ariza. The dish now to Markkanen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
We can go back up by 10 now.
That free throw good from
and we will.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Indiana.
Lillard and Barnes back.
For Patrick
Lillard time.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, in the last half-decade or so, the NBA, Steve, has realized the true value of the corner 3, and now offenses all over the league.
All right, I wanted to take a timeout,
too.
too.
Advantage of it. Part of that is because it's just closer to the rim than any other three-pointer.
Yeah, you're right, and you should. I mean, when you have a three-point arc, yes, the corner threes are going to be shorter, and it's harder from a guy to shoot it from straight on. But when you have a guy that can shoot it straight on, you can see the dynamics of a team defensively. It's hard to cover. But I don't think the NBA should widen the court because of the value of the corner 3. That's a part of the game.
Should the lane be widened? Should we talk about the court and making all the threes the same length? What about the lane?
Well, I think you can widen the lane if you change the defensive rules, because right now you're allowed to play zone. If you went back to man-to-man, yes, I think you should widen it. But if teams are allowed to play zone, I think the value of keeping it the same helps the defense a little bit better.
Yeah, let's catch up with
it was like bounced off his head or something.
David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue, as he talked with the team, he was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck.
Wade just made another 3 here.
Kevin?
And he finally gets
playing
the ball
better with them.
beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And Lillard kicks to Neal. There's the pick. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Markkanen. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 17 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Paul against Lillard. Paul outside. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Udoh. A drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
All right, still managed to get 12 points
by 11.
after a bad first quarter.
Paul kicks to Wade. And there's the pass to Adams. And it's good for 2.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Now here's Lillard. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. He kicks to Udoh. From down the post, it goes. And the Pacers lead by
2 assists.
And you gotta like the vision
for Markkanen. 2 nice ones as well.
Who knows how to find the open man.
Here's the screen. Wade kicks to Adams. He feeds it to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Udoh. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
As Barnes gets more comfortable working off the dribble, I think we'll see him averaging more and more free throw attempts.
At the line for your Pacers, Harrison Barnes. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Gary Neal. Barnes hits them both. Here's Paul. Down low. Here's Adams. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
3-pointer, Lillard. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
That's his 6th goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
That looked like it was going to be a
I'll
block.
tell you, Morris is on one tonight, bumping his points in left and right.
Bradley dishes to Udoh. Passes it to Lillard. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
What was that, Udoh?
Timeout called the Pacers. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to...
And Damian Lillard is the player of the game once again.
Why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
He can get a double-double here if he gets 1 more assist. Or do we just go for more points?
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Stolen by Markkanen. A 3. Lillard again missing.
Man.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul against Lillard. Adams sets the pick for Paul. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds.
Nice play, Bradley.
Retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Kaminsky with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Morris kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Double team on Wade. A 3 from Morris. Got a piece of it. Pacers leading by 9. Lillard outside. Mascayudo. And Evans sends it back.
Good block.
Wade outside. Feeds to Paul. Pass to Morris. Goes up from the top of the key. Leaps for it, and that one comes up a bit short. Dishes to Barnes. They need this one. Good. Quick play by Lillard to set it up. 16 points for Barnes.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Morris with the screen for Paul. Kicks to Kaminsky. Screen by Adams. They set the pick. Off the pick. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be
nice. Let's go.
The game.
Go the other way.
So why did you trade me?
Indiana leading by 11. Now Bradley.
Woo!
The glass.
Bradley has
12 points.
Strides, eats up ground in a hurry.
Cleveland's gotten off 4.
I think Wade got more points, but
2 of them have fallen. Wade passes to Adams.
Pretty sure he's playing better
Back to
defensively.
Wade, and it goes out of bounds.
Nice, there we go. Look at that. Bradley staying too close to Wade to get the ball.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here is Lillard. He dishes it to Bradley. Back to Lillard. Sinks that
Woo!
one to the post.
How'd he get that off?
24 points.
With his left hand as well.
Differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort. Plus
We
talent.
are up
You need
by
both to dominate
15.
this way.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And as of
All right, we're gonna
not
play
good at all. Actually, they've been dominant.
Wesley
And the
Johnson.
worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Who else should get some more time?
And some changes here for the Pacers.
All right, let's do this.
Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Patrick Beverly in for
See if
Bradley.
we like Wesley Johnson.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Paul with the ball. Adams outside. Morris outside. Fires for 3. Good, and Paul gets
I don't
the
know,
assist.
man.
Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better
Woo!
than it was before the break.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Paul. No good.
All right,
So the
got a
Pacers
board.
will take it the other way. Now here's Beverly. The feed to Lillard. 1:52 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Markkanen. Loses his man off the screen and
What a
lays it up and
pass.
in. Markkanen
And he's got 19
13
points,
in
Lowry.
the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Wade outside. Over Lillard. But they recover it.
Oh,
Great
that's
overlook
it.
there. That's 10 points for Frank Kaminsky.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
Now, here's Lillard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Come on, Wesley.
And it's Wade in the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Indiana.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you a win.
Wade keeps following Lillard.
This will take them to 28 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game.
So we beat these guys 3 times already, and now they have Wade.
Just an outpouring.
I haven't seen
of points
Shumpert
from
in.
him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wade dishes to Morris. Beverly against Paul. Over Beverly. A shot by Paul. No good. Now the Pacers with it. They lead by 14. There's a good screen.
Clap your feet.
Beverly against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Wade with the ball. No one covering.
You know, he's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
So no problem.
All right.
As they
Got
get
the win.
Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay
He gets
close
2 wins in a row now. Yep.
Yeah, and the first step is becoming a
Third
good
win
team
against the
is
same
their
team.
ability to win
Cavs.
at home, and they really seem to revel
Good
in that
stuff.
opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Finally,
It looks
Lillard.
like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
We actually
This is
got.
Kevin Harlan saying
Is
thanks
that
for
our
watching.
first alley-oop
We'll see you later.
of the season? Oh, nice block. All right, so did pretty well here all around. 6 players scoring more than 10 points. Damn, Morris got 21. 26 points, marking it. We're going to watch Bradley's highlights here. How many did Udo get? 6? Shot very well from three, especially in the first half. Second half, I was kind of just chucking up shots. Probably shouldn't have. Probably lowered our percentage quite a bit. Wait, how many did Patterson make? 3 for 6. Rebounds, nobody more than 10. Adams got 11. Nice. Got 2 more assists after that timeout with Lillard. Right, the timeout? I think. Oof, Lillard was on fire, man. 3 steals with Udo. Only 5 turnovers, looks like. Check out Bradley's highlights. First game scoring more than 0 points. That is his only highlight? What? Only 2 turnovers for Lillard. He holds the ball a lot, pretty good. All right, so that's the highlights for today. 35%. Yeah. Probably took like 5 to 7 shots second half that probably shouldn't have from 3. Would have had higher than 40%, but ended up with 35. But we were 100% from the free throw line, which, yeah, pretty much did win us the game, I guess. We got outboarded. Adams got a lot of blocks. Both had 7 turnovers. They had more fast break points. Both have 60 points in the paint. We made 3 more threes and 12 more free throws. Again, they took 10 shots more than we did. I think that's because of the offensive rebounding. 51% from the floor, pretty dang good. And back to the menu it is. Pretty happy about this team, man. 12 points for Bradley. Some good defense. He is only 6'2". I mean, he's shorter than Lillard even. But yeah, Lillard is used to playing with a short shooting guard at the Blazers with C.J. McCollum. Different players though. McCollum is like a scorer. I don't know if he's a very good defender. But Bradley is definitely a very good defender. Especially for his height. C- inside defense. Alright, let's see if any more trades happen. Nope. Check out the standings. We're just dominating the division. The Bucks got themselves back up to 600. They won their 2 last games. So they're doing good. Is Irving still injured? Nope. He's completely healthy now, so that's probably why. Got a pretty decent team here. I mean, Irving, Jordan, good bench as well. And let's check out the other ones. Southeast is still the worst, I think. Consistently. Dang. The Raptors are going down. The Pistons won their last 7. They're really trying to get in the playoffs. Still first place, of course. And we have the best record in the entire league now. Better than the Kings. They lost their last game. But if they win their next, we'll be tied. So we're pretty much the best team in the league so far. Check out power rankings. Really, you have us in second? Really, you have us in third? Man, they have us in second and third in the power rankings. It's kind of stupid. Award races, Lillard is still in third, which is all right. He's been getting a lot of assists the last 15 games, I would say. Probably 10, 15 games. Usually above 10. All-star voting. We're still doing better than Irving, coming off his injury. And Curry's going down in points. He went down by 0.1. But I think we also went down. Or I don't know, man. Around the same for both, really. Front court. Back court. Front court. James. It's going to be a crazy all-star game. Player stats. Doing pretty dang good. 2 blocks per game for Yuta on average. 3.1 turnovers for Lillard. It's definitely lower than the first part of the season. I'd like to get that around the 2 turnovers per game max. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it though. Zimmerman has the best field goal percentage with 62. Huh. Well, what do you know? And Bradley is our best 3-point shooter, percentage-wise, but that was probably at the Cavs. I don't know if he'll hold on to that. Patterson is definitely my best 3-point shooter. We got 3 players above 90%, or at least 90% from the free throw line. Nice. We're getting some more minutes for the players that we want to play more. Good stuff. Bradley's making the most fouls. Lillard still has the most points allowed per game, and Bradley. I'm going to want that to go lower for Bradley. I'm taking the small forward off for him. I do not want him playing small forward whatsoever. Can we change their haircut? Should we give him a headband? Can we give him a team? Man, who cares? I do want to check out shoes, though. What shoes does he have? He has Nike, but you can give him whatever shoe. He's got Nikes now. Nah, screw it. What's this? Signature. Oh, did I just change something? Oh no. Alright, good. What's this? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I like his release. So you can't change all of that. The board changes. Alright, and we're doing pretty good. Is this under the 100? Nope. We're at 39,000. And our profit is still at negative 700,000. I mean 5 million. Should we raise ticket prices? Since we're the best team in the league, we need that profit up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I did it. Feel kind of bad about it though. Well, the hat's at $22.50. Wait, I just changed one thing here. Put parking at 12. Souvenirs. Could even lower that, really. That's fine. What's this? Programs. What is that? Oh no. Hot dogs, $5.45. Dude, I would not even pay that. Like what? Soda, $4.50. Dude, that's expensive. Put ice cream at $3 though. burgers. That's expensive. Screw that. Coffee $2.50. All right. Hope we don't lose too much. All right. Profit is now. We just gained $1,200,000 on that. Check out jersey sales. We're at 8th now. Weren't we 9th? Westbrook went down. Lillard and Paul, I think, went up 1. And Butler went up by like 3 or something. Does it say jersey sales? Probably merchandise, right? Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, did pretty good. Got some points with Bradley, and yeah, got our second win in a row again. Team chemistry went up, or is it still the same? I don't know. Doing good, though. Next game is against the Phoenix Suns with Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony. It'll be tough to defend Westbrook, but the rest of the team will be pretty easy. I think we're going to get the win here again, to be honest. They do have, it's just about 5% of team chemistry. Attacking the basket, just protect the paint. Neutral aggression. Westbrook is going to draw fouls and try to dunk. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll see y'all later.